All right, this is part two. This might be the final part, guys. I don't think I can go on for an hour and a half or another hour. We'll see. I might make a full video, or I might just make a 1 hour video. Ivan, 1 hour is too short, I know, but I'm a little tired right now. So it's already like 5:40 right now in the morning, and then I'm gonna upload this video on YouTube, and you guys will be able to watch it soon. Because you don't have to wait for a couple more hours anymore because for today, because the cord is here, all the internet cord's here. As my step parents have been taking away the cord for like 3 months straight, man. And that's why I can't wait to get out of this house, man. This place is crazy, man. They take away the cord, it's crazy. Oh my god. Once I have my own place, I don't have to worry about the cord being taken away and all these my wicked family yelling at me all the time. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Vijay asked me, okay, Ivan, how much money did you make off your book? Oh, I'm like, I don't know, Vijay. I made $27 million. Like, holy shit. Ivan, with that money, we can build our dream $300 million condo, Ivan. We can build that private IMAX home theater. We can build our indoor pool, our jacuzzi, our luxury garage. We can buy our nice cars. You're going to see how excited she is. Yeah. You know. Vijay, what car are you thinking of getting? I don't know, Ivan. I might get a nice convertible BMW for myself. And a nice, like, Benz. What kind of Benz? Oh, I want to get the high-end ones, Ivan. Like a nice, like, $250,000 Benz, Ivan. A $250,000 convertible BMW, yeah. If VJ ends up getting a Benz and BMW, she's going to get the high-end ones. She's not going to get the cheaper $60,000, $50,000, $40,000 ones that the average person can afford. The ones who make $180,000. No, she's going to get like the high-end ones that celebrities drive. The $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 Benz and BMW. Because women love those cars, man. Women love BMWs and they love Benzes. They're not really big fans of Porsches, women. And Lambos. Like, I'm not kidding around. You look at most celebrity women don't own Lambos and stuff. They all own, like, Benzes, Coupes, you know what I'm saying, Volkswagens, you know what I'm saying, Cadillacs. They own those kind of cars. They don't own the high-end Lamborghinis. Women are not really into Lamborghinis. Yeah, women are not really into Lamborghinis and Porsches. Those are cars for men. They love BMWs and Porsches. They love BMWs and Benzes. Some women drive Porsches, obviously, but like Porsches and like BM and like Lambos and like Ferraris, those are cars for men. Those are cars that men love to drive. Whereas women love driving like the SUVs. You know what I'm saying? The Lexus. They love driving Mazdas. They love driving BMWs and Benzes and all that stuff. That's the kind of cars they like driving. But who knows? VJ might get a Lambo perhaps. I want a nice convertible BMW and a nice Lambo for myself. Oh, you want the Lambo, VJ? A man's car, huh? I'm like, yeah, I want that car. And VJ gets a Lambo. I don't know. She might get a Lambo, perhaps. She can get whatever car she wants. It's her money. I'm like, if you VJ, you can get whatever car you want. It's your money, too. So I'm saying, huh? Yeah. Hi, we can buy our own jet. We never have to fly commercial ever again. I'm like, yeah, VJ, we never have to fly commercial again. Yeah, you're going to see how excited she is, obviously. You're going to see how excited I am, obviously. Yeah, VJ, we never have to fly commercial ever again. We can fly privately, worldwide, to all these countries. We can fly privately, obviously, yeah. We can fly privately. Yeah, me and VJ living our life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're going to share it, Ivan? Yeah, I'm going to shut you last. Okay, Ivan, you made $27 million. How much will it cost for you? How much theaters you want? But I want to build 2,000 theaters, VJ. You want it like regional, only in like Canada, States, or like you just want to tell me, Ivan, you don't have to build it worldwide. You can just build it in Canada, States. That's good enough. We'll still make enough money. I'm like, yeah, VJ, but it's not fair to the rest of the world. As you have all the people in Europe and China and all of them, and Mexico and New Zealand, Australia who want to see my movie on theaters too. We need to build it worldwide. I'm not going to build 2,000 theaters in just Canada and America. No. It's not just about us, you know what I'm saying? It's not just about us normal people. You have to think about the other side of the world. The non-normal world, the what? The foreign world, you know what I'm saying? In Europe, those people, you know what I'm saying? Don't hate me, you know what I'm saying? The Chinese and the Japanese and the people in New Zealand, you have to think about those foreign people too, VJ. It's not just about us normal people in Canada and States. You see what I'm saying? It's not just about us normal people, you know what I'm saying? Don't hate me, guys. I'm joking. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Region, okay, Ivan, how much will it cost for you to build? What kind of theater do you want to build? You want to build like a small independent cinema, Ivan? where you just have 100 people, or you want to have like a big chain? No, VJ, I want a big chain, bigger than even AMC, bigger than AMC. Like AMC, the big theater chain in America and Canada. AMC is also in Canada too. I did some research. AMC is also in Canada too, but it's not big in Canada. AMC is in a few places in Canada, obviously, but the big chain in Canada is Cineplex. Cineplex and Landmark Theaters. Those are the big cinemas in Canada, obviously. Whereas the States, it's AMC. You see what I'm saying? AMC, Regal Cinema, those are big in the States, obviously. VJ, I went online, I did some research. It'll cost me about $5 million to build one theater. So if I want to build 2,000 theaters, it will cost me $10 billion. She's like, $10 billion, Ivan? That's a good chunk of our money, Ivan. I'm saying it's going to also cost me, and I'm also going to put another $1 billion in additional costs. Like hiring like the 10,000, 50,000 construction crewmen to build the buildings. You see what I'm saying? We have to hire like a 150 development team to go worldwide. Spread the news, obviously. Plan development plans for theaters. The money for buying land, building the parking lots, buying all the Dolby speakers for all my theaters, for all my theater rooms in one of my theaters, for 2,000 theaters. Yeah, that's going to cost you. The Dolby speakers are going to cost me millions too. That's another like 40. If you want to put like, the guy will tell me, he's like, if you want to put Dolby speakers in your theater, obviously, just to put to put like 8 Dolby speakers in one of your theater rooms, Ivan, is gonna cost you like 10, 12, 20 grand, Ivan, for just one theater. And you're gonna have 16 rooms. It's gonna cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars just to put Dolby speaker technology in one of your theaters, Ivan. Yeah, how much would it cost? Yeah, to buy all the Dolby speakers, Ivan, is gonna cost you a couple $100 million, Ivan. How much? I don't know. A good like maybe $300 million in cost. It'll cost you a good maybe 10 grand to put 8 Dolby speakers in each of your theater rooms. It's gonna cost you like $250, $300 million. And that's why you need to have a $1 billion budget. That way you have enough money. It's also gonna cost you another. If you want to renovate if you want to put 100 grand towards high tech renovations, Ivan, the luxury look for your interior of your theater, and your payment system and your customized tickets, that's going to cost you like another. If you want to put 100 grand, that's another like $200 million in cost, Ivan. The whole thing will be drained. Yeah, Ivan, by the time you buy everything, you're probably going to have maybe $100 million left over in your $1 billion budget, in your $11 billion budget, Ivan. Like the whole thing will be drained. You're just looking at all these extra costs. It's going to cost you another $20 million to buy your land. You want to buy a good 2 acres of land for each of your building property, your building locations. That's going to cost you another $20 million, Ivan. Yeah. Land won't cost me much because land is cheap. For 2 acres of land, it only cost me a good like $50,000, $40,000 in cost. $30,000 to buy 2 acres of land. It's not that expensive. You see what I'm saying? Vijay will tell me, Ivan, I don't know. I don't think we should do it, man. We don't need this extra money, Ivan. Yeah, Vijay, we don't need the extra money. Yeah, we don't. We don't need an extra $40 million. We don't need an extra $40 billion. The amount of money I'm making off my Blu-ray sales and my what? And my what? And my the amount of money I'm making off my Blu-ray sales and my merch is more than enough. Ivan, if you price your series for $160 and $1 billion, like 3, 4, 5 million people buy your movie, Ivan, and merch, we're gonna make like our $80, $70 billion, Ivan, off the movies and merch. That's enough. That's more than enough money, Ivan. It's too much money, Ivan. It's so much money. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's so much money, Ivan. Hence why I'll probably donate a good like $1 billion towards charity. Because I'm making too much money. I'm gonna give some of that money back. I'm gonna donate a good $1 billion towards charity worldwide. I'll put a good like 200 million. 400 million towards Africa, another 200 million, 300, another 400 million towards India, and then maybe like another like 20 million in the States, charity in the States and Canada. I'm gonna put a billion. Okay, VJ, let's donate a good $1 billion towards charity. $1 billion towards charity. That's good enough. Now I'll donate 100 million. 100 million is good enough. $1 billion, I'm being way too generous. I'm not gonna let these guys do me, man. $1 billion, like people be like, Ivan, you're crazy. I'll never donate $1 billion of money towards charity. That's fucking. I take all the money. I'm not okay. I'll donate a good 100 million towards charity. That's enough. $100 million towards charity. 150 million around there. I'll donate towards charity. That's good enough. To help out the people in Africa, India, Philippines, the poor people, the poor in America. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah. I might ask Peter, hey Peter, I might perhaps give Peter a call. I might perhaps give Peter a call for advice. In the early stages before I even I'm hired work in the office. Hey Peter, yeah, I contact him. Hey Peter, I need some advice. Hi, what advice you thinking of? Yeah, me and VJ, we're thinking of building our own IMAX series chain. Do you think it's a good idea, or should I just stick to Fork on Amazon? Peter's like, Ivan, I think you shouldn't do it, man. It's just more work. George Lucas would have been telling me, Ivan, don't do it. It's just more work for you. Like Amazon is already worldwide. They'll handle all the distribution for you. And VJ, you don't need to start the series chain, Ivan. You need to ask yourself, Ivan, do you really need to build a theory chain? It's money that you don't need. You don't need an extra $40 billion, Ivan. It's too much money. You're making more enough money off your fucking what? Off your fucking movie and merch. You don't need any more money, Ivan. It's enough. You tell me, Ivan, the amount of money you're making off your fucking movie and your merch is enough, Ivan. You don't need to build your theory chain, Ivan. It's enough money. Just stick to Fork of Blue on Amazon or release it online. Stick to those two options, Ivan. Don't build this theory chain. You don't need to build it. You already have, you know what I'm saying? Visual, like, yeah, Ivan, we already own our own private IMAX theater. We already own our own private IMAX theater room in our condo. We're gonna get the theatrical experience at home on IMAX experience. The screen's not as big, but it's the same experience. I'm gonna put money into Dolby speakers in my condo too for my theater room. I'm gonna put Dolby speakers. I'm gonna put a good like 4 Dolby speakers, 6 Dolby speakers in my theater room. I build my 2 chairs, my 2 theater chairs, and my nice big like screen in my condo. Me and VJ are still gonna get George's like, Ivan, you're gonna get your IMAX experience at home. You don't need to build this theater chain. You're right. And VJ's like, I'm like, yeah, fuck it, let's not build it. Yeah, and I choose not to build it, obviously. That's what I'm saying. But you guys will still what? You guys will still get a good experience because you guys are all gonna put money into a home theater. A good $1,500, $2,000, $2,500, $3,000, $4,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 for the rich, obviously. You guys are all gonna put money into a theater system, hence your what? You're gonna get a good experience. Neil Toos will get a good experience because he built his like $20,000, I don't know, $20,000 theater system in his fucking house. He has his nice projector. He doesn't have IMAX, but he has his nice like projector, his nice slide screen. He has his nice stars, his nice pimped out stars, his nice speakers. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he's Neil Toos is gonna get an unheard of experience from my Zane's movie because he has a nice built-in theater in his house. Obviously, you see what I'm saying? And technically speaking, me building the theater chains are kind of a waste of money because you guys are going to get your home theatrical experience at home. It's money that I don't need. I don't need to make an extra $30 million. As the amount of money I'm making off my wife, my 4K Blu-ray movie and merch is enough. We just don't need more money. So now we're going to make our billions off our other movies. We're also going to get our tax returns. Me and VJ are going to receive probably a good like 10, 15 billion in tax returns. Because we paid tens of billions in taxes, the government's going to give us big tax returns, man, like a $10 billion tax returns. Yeah, we're making more enough money. We don't need to build a theater chain. Because don't forget, me and VJ are also going to receive our tax returns. We're going to receive billions in tax returns. Because me and VJ paid, I don't know. Yeah, Ivan, you paid a good $80 billion in tax returns for your movie and your merch. The government's going to give me and VJ a good like maybe 10 billion, 8 billion, 7 billion in tax returns. We're going to be loaded, me and VJ. Yeah, on an embarrassment of riches. Hence why what? Hence why there's a high chance I will not build a theater chain. It's too much money. It's money that I don't need. People will be like, are you fucking crazy? Like, why are you making such a big deal about making all that money? You know what I'm saying? Like the more money you make, the better. Like, Ivan, some fans tell me, Ivan, we're fans. You're going to make way more money for yourself, Ivan, if you build this theater chain. You're going to be even richer. You're going to be rich. You know what I'm saying? You're going to make an extra like $40 billion. So I'm like, guys, I don't need the $40 billion. Yeah, but Ivan, it's more money for yourself. Ivan, you're saying you're turning down more money, Ivan? Yes, that's how you know I'm not just about the money, I'm also about the art. See what I'm saying? Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Ivan, you're gonna build a theater. Chances are I won't, but there's a high chance I might change my mind. I might build it, man. I might have that talk with Regent. Regent might tell me, Ivan, let's build it. George Lucas might tell me, Ivan, are you kidding me? Build it. He might tell me, Ivan, build it, man. It's worth the money. You'll make your money back. It's a good investment, Ivan. Even Peter Jackson told me, Ivan, that's a good investment. Like, how much did it cost you, Ivan? Oh, it cost me a lot of money, Peter. How much, Ivan? I'm like, it cost me billions. How much, Ivan? I don't know. It cost me a good, like, Ivan, like, how much? Like tens of billions, Peter. Like $11 million. Holy shit, Ivan, that's a lot of money, man. Yeah, but Ivan, it's a good investment. You'll make your money back. You're looking at the whole Ivan, for your theaters will be packed, man, 7 days a week for months, man. You're looking at the whole English-speaking world, China, Japan, going crazy, Mexico. They're all going to be packed. They're all going to fill your theaters, Ivan, all day. You're going to make your money back, Ivan. You're also going to make the money. You're going to make your money off your concession sales. For what? For your food? Like, you're going to make a lot of profit, Ivan. You're not going to piece that, Ivan. I was saying, because Peter's greedy. I was saying, yeah, okay, Peter, I'll give you 0.02. You happy? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Peter, somebody tells me Peter Jackson might tell me, Ivan, you fucking crazy, build it, man. You get to release your movie on IMAX 3. That's the best experience ever. Look at it and your Dolby speakers and your food, your popcorn, your hot dog. Build it, Ivan. Are you fucking crazy? You'll give the world a good experience, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? But Peter, it's a daunting process. I don't feel like doing all this work. Yeah, you're right, Ivan. It's a lot of work, man. And you don't want to be distracted for your movie. Yeah. Peter, but Ivan, it doesn't matter. Even if you release your movie on 4K Blu, the world will still get a good experience. They can just put money into a theater system and get a good experience at home. Yeah, they can put money into a theater system. They'll get a good experience at home. Yeah, it's not a problem, Ivan. I can easily put money into my own private IMAX theater room at home, and I'll get a nice home theatrical experience with my wife and my kids. Yeah. Or his wife, right? Because by the time I do Zane's, Peter Jackson's kids will be in their 30s, man. They're going to be old. Hence, they're probably going to be married with kids by that time. When I do Zane is. So they're probably going to have their own place, obviously. Or he might invite them to his house. We'll see what happens, obviously, right? Yeah, it's actually crazy. Because I remember in Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson's kids, if you watch the movie closely, they were extras in the movie. They were extras in Fellowship of the Ring. They were extras in Two Towers. Remember those two kids in the cave? Those are Peter Jackson's kids. The two kids who were scared in the cave when the orc high were approaching. Those are Peter Jackson's kids. Yeah, they were only like 4 or 5 years old back then, and now they're all like my age. They're like 27 years old. Yeah, it's crazy how time flies by, huh? Yeah, and by the time I do Zanes, they're all gonna be in their they're in their fucking mid-30s, man, with kids and all stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, how time flies by. Yeah, man. Obviously. And there's a high chance I will not build it, guys. It's just a hassle. But at the same time, it doesn't hurt to make more money for yourself. Like, Ivan, you're going to make more money for yourself. Why are you turning down more money? Ivan, you're saying you're turning down more money for yourself, Ivan? I'm like, yes, because, you know what I'm saying? Trust me, guys. The reason why I'm turning down the money is because it's money that I don't need. $40 billion is so much money to spend. It will take you like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 years just to spend all that money, man. It's so much money. It's money that I don't need. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ivan, it's extra money. Why you're turning down extra money? Like, if you put a movie on theaters, like the whole world's gonna go crazy, man. You look at something crazy. It's worth the investment, Ivan. People that's gonna tell me, Ivan, it's worth the investment. Trust me. I think you should put money into this theater chain and build your own theater chain and build your own IMAX theater chain, Ivan. Have your nice Dolby speakers, your nice concession food. The fans are gonna go crazy. Your customized tickets, your billboards featured in front of all your theaters, Ivan. This movie, the fans are gonna get a better experience, Ivan. Yeah, but Peter, I already have my private IMAX theater at home. I don't need the fucking theaters. Yeah, Ivan, you're right. You have your own private IMAX here, but even watching at home is not the same as watching in the theaters, Ivan, with the fans, Ivan. It's a fucking unheard of experience, Ivan. Like, you're turning down more money, Ivan. Peter Jackson might tell you that. But at the same time, Peter Jackson might also tell me, Ivan, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Just stick to 4K on Amazon. It's good enough. There's a high chance I will not build theater, guys. I'm just going to stick to 4K Blu on Amazon. Because I don't want to do all that fucking work. People are like, Ivan, you can just hire your team to do the work for you. Hire a good 150 development team. They'll do all the work for you. All you have to do is just discuss your interior, your exterior of your building, the layout of your interior, your exterior of your building, how much money you want to put towards your theaters, how much theaters you want to build, how much theaters you want to build in each city. That's all you have to do. You know what I'm saying? And what? You have to hire, and they'll take care of all the rest for you. They'll put out all the ads for the construction crewmen to build your buildings. You know what I'm saying? Your development team will do all that dirt work for you, Ivan. You don't have to do the dirty work at all. You know what I'm saying? And you'll make more money for yourself, Ivan. You're turning down an opportunity to make more money, Ivan. Peter Jackson might tell me that, I'm like, Peter, I am making more than enough money off my 4K Blu-ray and merch. I don't need any more money. The amount of money I'm making off my movie merch is so much money, I don't need any more money. It's too much money, you see what I'm saying? There's a reason why guys like Bill Gates and all of them, they donate like billions towards charity because they have so much money to blow. It's so much money they give a lot of their money away. It's too much money. Bill Gates is worth $100 billion. He probably has a good like 60 billion in his bank. And I heard he donated like a good like 10 to like $40 billion of his money towards charity. Because he has too much money. It's too much money to have that he has. He donates a lot of his money towards charity. I would never do that. I would never donate $40 billion of my money towards charity. That's crazy. But I would donate at least a good like a couple $100 million towards charity. Maybe even $1 billion. But not $40 billion. No, that's crazy. I'll never do that. See what I'm saying? Yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why That's why I'm going to have that big talk with VJ, man. Ivan, you're going to build a theater. You guys already know if I'll build a theater chain. You can see the future. You know if I'm just going to stick to 4K on Amazon. You know if I'm going to build a theater chain or not. You can see the future. You know. Ivan, what do you think's going to happen? Something tells me... I don't know. Something tells me I'm going to end up building it for some reason. I don't know. Somebody tells me VJ and George Lucas will tell me to build it. Ivan, build it, man. The fans are going to get an unheard of experience. Yeah. But something also tells me I won't build it. Something tells me I'm just going to stick to 4K on Amazon for my movies. Which is good enough. Because me and VJ are going to build our private home IMAX theater. I'm going to have the same technology that I'm going to have in my theaters, except it's at home. So it's pointless for me to build that theater chain. But the world will not get the IMAX theater experience. Because 99% of the world cannot afford it. Only the 1%, some of the 1% can afford the IMAX theater. They don't get that luxury, but they can still at least put money into a standard theater home system. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You should be like, Ivan, we're gonna build our own private IMAX home theater. We don't need to fucking build this theater chain, Ivan. We're gonna get the IMAX experience at home. Yeah, we are. We're gonna get the IMAX experience at home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ivan, for our movie, we can get our 6 beers. You know what I'm saying? We can what? We can get our 6 beers. We can get edibles. We can get high. We can order a pizza. We can get our Wendy's, and we'll enjoy the movie, Ivan. We don't need to fucking build a theater chain. We're gonna get a nice experience. We're gonna get an IMAX experience at home. Yeah, you're right, VJ. We're gonna get our IMAX experience at home. Yeah, that's why there's a high chance. But there's a high chance I might build it too. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna have to see what VJ says. VJ, what do you think? You want to build this or not? You want to build this IMAX chain? VJ's like, no, I don't want to build it. It's too much work. Yeah, and I released the 4K on Amazon. I'm saying, yeah. Obviously. I'm also tempted to turn Zanes into a game. Obviously. Me and V's are gonna make our billions for that too. I can put a good like 500 million towards my Zanes game. Last of Us was made for 200 million. And you got a game like that. And if I make Zanes into a game, I'm gonna make it for $500 million. But chances are I will not do games either. Because it's just more work for me to VJ some there. But Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and Peter Jackson tell me, Ivan, why don't you turn Zanes into a game, man? You're looking at an amazing game for that. You can have the story. You can have the story obviously for your game, like Lord of the Rings, and you have online one-on-ones or 2-on-2s. You can have Tactius face for Fool, Eratat. You can have Tacitonius, Cassius, and like Papyri face Morale and like Bo and all of them, and you have Ephesus. You can do online one-on-one or multiplayer one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and Rabbit will be all over that. But the only thing that would piss me off, if I would love for Rabbit to do a walkthrough of my game, but he won't do it because I didn't sell out, obviously. And so Rabbit will not be doing walkthroughs of my game. He'll play it, obviously. Rabbit, if I made that Zane's game, Rabbit would obviously buy it, and he'd be a hardcore die fan because Rabbit's a game nerd, obviously. But he wouldn't do the walkthrough on his channel. See what I'm saying? And I would have to play it myself. But I'm not going to put money into games. I'm staying away from games. Peter Jackson and Jon Favreau tell me, Ivan, why don't you put money into games? You know what I'm saying? Jon Favreau will tell me, Ivan, why don't you put money into games? You'll make more money for yourself. I'm like, John, Ivan, you can easily have all your movies be games. good games. Like for Xanes, you can have something like Lord of the Rings for your game for Xanes. You have online, 1-on-1. You can, you know what I'm saying, with the fans, 2-on-2. You can have for the Great Escape. You can have something like James Bond. You know what I'm saying? You have the story and you have James Bond like Hitman. You can have something like that for Great Escape game. For Very Unique, you can have something like Life is Strange True Colors. You know what I'm saying? You have the story, your lovers, and then you make decisions that affect you make choices that affect your decisions and all that stuff. Yeah, for Very Unique. For the Hidden Valley movie, you can have a game too, like King Kong, the King Kong game that came out in 2005. Yeah, and for the Western Gangster, you can have something like Red Dead Redemption. All my 5 movies could be turned into games. Yeah, I'm like, guys, I'm not gonna put money into games. I don't need this extra money. John's like, Ivan, you're like Ivan. Why are you so against making more money, man? Like, the more money you make, the better. I'm like, yeah, but John, I'm already making enough money. I'm making more than enough money. Yeah, but Ivan, you're turning down an opportunity to make more money for yourself. Now I'm like, John, I know why you want to do this. You want to get a piece of the profits. You want to make more money. Yeah, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you make this game, I'm going to want a piece of that. Yeah, John's going to want a piece of the game's profits too. And there's a high chance Peter Jackson will want a piece of the game profits. So, yeah, Ivan, am I going to get a piece of the game profits? I built your billionaire empire. Am I going to get a piece of all your sales? Peter Jackson's agent will try and get a piece of the sales for the games too. If I choose to turn Xanax into a game, obviously. But guaranteed, George Lucas and Peter Jackson and John Favreau will tell me, hey, why don't you make a Xanax game? You can easily, for $500 million, you can do a good game. You can do an amazing game for your movie, Ivan. I'm like, no, John, I'm not turning Zane's new game. Me and Vijay are making more enough money. I don't want it to become crazy where I own a bunch of. I don't want to own a fucking crazy theater chain and own a game division where it becomes crazy. Yeah, but Ivan, you'll make more money for yourself. John, Dave, I'm already making enough money off my movies and merch. It's enough. It's enough, guys. It's more than enough. If I made $69 million on my movies and merch, that's more than enough money. I don't need any more money, guys. Yeah, Ivan, you're right. You made more enough money. Yeah, you made more enough money. But yeah, but Ivan, you're turning down the opportunity to make more money for yourself. You know, so I'm like, guys, John, Dave, I'm not making a game, and I'm not what? I might perhaps build a theater chain, but I'm not touching the games. I'm not touching games. I'm not touching parks. I'm not touching restaurants. I'm not touching any of that. I'm just gonna stick to 4K Blue on Amazon. I'm just gonna stick to Sky, so that's enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna stick to Sky, so that's enough. I'm just going to stick to Sky Source. That is enough. See what I'm saying? That is enough, obviously. The only big thing I might perhaps own is a theater chain. That's the only thing I might perhaps consider doing. That's crazy. Having 1,000 employees, obviously. But everything else I'm not touching. I'm not touching games. I'm not touching hotels. I'm not touching restaurants. I'm not touching parks. You know what I'm saying? John and Favreau and Dave, hey, Ivan. Why don't you build your own park? You can easily put a good like $4 or $5 billion and build an unheard of park. Unheard of park, Ivan. Like something like Jurassic World. You have rides, rides underwater, everything's high tech advanced. You can do that if you want, Ivan. I'm like, no, John. I'm not building a park. It becomes crazy. I'm gonna have to hire 1,000 employees. It becomes crazy. I'm not building a park. The only big thing I might perhaps build is a theater chain. Okay, the only thing I'm interested in, guys, is a theater chain. That's it. I'm not interested in restaurants. I'm not interested in hotels. I'm not interested in parks. I'm not interested in games. I know you guys would love to have a Zane's game, but I don't need to build. I don't need to have a game. The movies are enough. The movies and merch is enough. I don't need to invest my money in any more things. At the moment you invest your money in a bunch of stuff, you lose tunnel vision in your business. You know what I'm saying? Whereas building the theater chain, I will not lose tunnel vision in my business because my theater chain is part of my Skysource company. I'm playing my very movies at the theaters. So the money that I'm making off of ticket sales and 4K Blu-ray is all part of my. I'll still have tunnel vision because it's the same business. But the moment I branch out into games and parks, I now have loose tunnel vision. I now have to focus on all these businesses, and I'm gonna have to hire CEOs to run those divisions. I have to hire a CEO to run the game division, hire a CEO to run the parks. You know what I'm saying? It becomes crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hence why I'm just going to stick to 4K Blue on Amazon, and I might perhaps build that theater chain. It just depends. Me and VJ are going to have that big talk, man. If VJ says, Ivan, let's build it, I will build it, guys. I'll build that IMAX theater chain. If she says no, I am not going to build it. I'm going to ask George Lucas for advice. Hey, George, what do you think? Should I build it, Ivan? Don't build it. Just stick to fucking with Amazon. You don't want to do all this dirty work, this hassle, hiring all these employees. That's crazy, Ivan. Just stick to fucking with Amazon. Amazon will handle all that distribution for you. Yes, Amazon will handle all that distribution for me. See what I'm saying? Huh? Yeah. I'm gonna end this video off with this. Guaranteed. Guaranteed what? Guaranteed when I sign all the Chosen Zane's actors, obviously, Peter Jackson will be like, holy shit, Ivan, this is the biggest contract ever for an entire cast. You know what I'm saying? You're like, Ivan, you're being a bit too generous, Ivan. You're giving all the actors a piece of your money, Ivan. Like, money that's not even worth. Like, Ivan, like, you're the main show. It's all about you and VJ. It's not about them. Like, yeah, they'll build a bit of buzz because of Hollywood actors, but at the end of the day, like, you're the main show, Ivan. And you're giving them a piece of your money, Ivan. I take those 70%. I'm like, Peter, you're being greedy, man. I'm only giving 1% of my money. I'm splitting it with you and my 7 team and the actors, and I'm taking 71%. Yeah, but Ivan, like, I would never do that. Like, the amount of money you're paying him is good enough, Ivan. You pay Vigo $10 million, that's enough money. He's walking away with like $4.5 million in his bank. That's enough, Ivan. He can feed his family for years. He can buy his nice cars. He can take his vacations. He can buy his clothes. He can pay his mortgage. He can easily pay his bills, Ivan. You don't have to give all these actors a piece of your money, Ivan. It's enough money, Ivan. Trust me. I worked in Hollywood for 40 years. All these actors get like peanuts and they still work hard for me. You know what I'm saying? My Lord of the Rings actors got peanuts, they still work hard for me. The amount of money you're paying them is good enough. I'm like, Peter, you're getting greedy. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. If I give them a piece of the profits, they're gonna work hard for me. Yeah, Ivan, you're right. If you give them a piece of profits, they're gonna work hard for me. They're gonna work hard for me. Yes, they're gonna work hard for you, Peter. Yeah, but Ivan, they're not worth your royalties. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the main show. It's all about you. The only reason why the whole world's going crazy is they want to see you and VJ. They don't care about these Hollywood actors. You know, they want to see the Hollywood actors a little bit, obviously, because they're Hollywood actors themselves. At the end of the day, you're the main show, Ivan. It's all about you. The actors are just worth their flat millions, and that's it, Ivan. They're not worth the rich salary and taking your millions, Ivan. You're being a bit too generous, Ivan. Like, I'll never do that. Like, Peter, you're being greedy, man. It's not that big of a deal. If I know what I'm doing, if I give them a piece of profits, they're gonna work harder for me here. They're gonna destroy the role. They're gonna work triple harder for me than what they even did for your actors in Lord of the Rings. You see what I'm saying? Peter be like, fine, Ivan, do what you gotta do. I'm just saying, these actors are ripping you off, man. They're not even worth your royalties, Ivan. Like, you and Vijay are the main show, Ivan. It's all about you. Like, you're giving them your money, Ivan. Your millions. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I know what I'm saying? Like, they're not even worth your money, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're Hollywood actors, they're worth the millions, but that's it. They're not worth your royalties, Ivan. And that rich salary, you know what I'm saying? I'll never do that. You're crazy, Ivan. I'd take those 70%. Like, Peter, you're getting greedy, man. It's not that big of a deal, you know what I'm saying? You know, Ivan, they'll work harder for me if you give them a piece of profits. Yes, but giving a piece of profits, they're going to work hard for you. That's why Zane's will be better than Peter Jackson by a slim margin. Anyways, if this video, this is Ivan Amara. I'm signing out. Peace.